Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. Now we're going to be doing this complete tutorial inside of the SMP that I currently play on. And what we're going to be doing in today's episode or today's video is actually how I tackle an ocean monument. And we're going to be doing this with no armor. We're not going to be using like respiration or aqua infinity or anything like that. We're going to be doing this completely armorless. That's how I actually tackle all of these so that we don't get spotted by any of the guardians. So the first thing that we're actually going to have to go ahead and do is brew up some of our ingredients. Now I collected, I believe, everything that I'm going to need, and we're going to basically create ourselves a couple different potions. Since a stand here can actually do 2 or 3 at a time. This brewing stand here can do 3 at a time. We're just going to go ahead and make 3, but I recommend at least getting 2 of each one. But you don't really necessarily have to. It's just what I recommend. So the first thing that we're actually going to be doing is getting potion of invisibility. Now this is going to be the key factor, and we also want it to last 8 minutes. So we got some end rods here. So let's actually just break some of these down here and throw those in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab 3 of our water bottles. And now let's go and grab and put those there. And now if we want to make, we have to basically make potion of night vision first. So that's the first one that we're going to want to do. So what we actually need to go ahead and put in first is some nether wart, which I actually have a huge nether wart farm in my SMP, so I forgot to actually grab that. So let's go ahead and dunk this in there real quick. This is going to be, actually we really only need 1, don't we? So let's go ahead and put that in there. And we're going to let that do its thing, and not quite finished. It's almost getting there. It's going to take just a little bit of time. Now, the next ingredient that we're going to specifically need is a golden carrot. So that's, I have a couple extra golden carrots that we can actually go ahead and do. All right, sometimes these do take just a little bit of a while to actually produce. So now we got to let the golden carrot kind of do its thing. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're actually going to add redstone or a fermented spider eye. Now, fermented spider eyes, you will need sugar and also some mushrooms. They're just the normal brown mushrooms. I don't think I have any in this box, but you will need them if you want to make fermented spider eyes. So that's how you'll need that. So if you are missing any of those ingredients, then you're going to have to go and find some. So that's just what I recommend. And honestly, you're just going to need 1 of them for the 3 potions. And then we're also going to make a water breathing potion, which I forgot to grab my pufferfish. So I'm going to have to go and grab that here in just a second. So let's go ahead and throw in our redstone. And then actually, while that's brewing, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab our pufferfish. All right, so I grabbed my pufferfish, but this isn't going to be specifically for this potion. We're going to go ahead and grab in our, or put in our fermented spider eye, and then this should turn this to potion of invisibility for at least 8 minutes. So that's what we're hoping to get after this one. And then what we're going to work on next is we're going to working on potion of water breathing. There's a couple different things I'm actually going to show you guys how to do, just in case you guys want to learn how to do it, and it will involve using a conduit as well. So there's 2 different ways you guys can go to tackle it, and there's our potions of invisibility. So that's cool. We got those out of the way. So let's actually go ahead and grab our 3 other water bottles here and put those 3 in. And then we're going to go ahead and start with some nether wart. Let's grab just 1 piece. That's all we really need. Chuck that into the system. And then what we're going to need after this is where our pufferfish is going to come into play. And then we'll need another piece of redstone dust just to get it to, so that it will last 8 minutes. Now, like I said, you guys can use a conduit if you guys would like, and there's a really good opportunity to actually go ahead and do that inside of the ocean monument once we actually get there. And we're gonna have to go ahead and find another one. I've actually already tackled a couple recently, so I have actually quite a bit of sponges and things like that, and even ones that I can go ahead and convert to guardian farms if I'd like. But that is kind of what it is. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and find another one after this potion is all done. But we have water breathing already for 3 minutes, and then the redstone dust here will actually convert it to water breathing for 8 minutes. All right, so we have Potion of Water Breathing all done and complete, which is fantastic. So for the most part, we have a majority of our supplies that we really need for our adventure. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and just leave the redstone dust and the fermented eye here. I don't really need that. It's always nice and a good idea to have some milk buckets on you just in case. And then we're going to grab slime blocks. So hopefully you guys have at least a few of those. You're going to want some redstone blocks, conduit if possible, a piece of kelp, which is not necessarily needed because you could use slime blocks, and then some TNT. And we're going to get into that here in just a moment, but we're going to go ahead and head on over to an ocean monument that hasn't been tackled yet, so that you guys can see exactly what I do to basically take over an ocean monument so we can get sponges, and so we can potentially start making a guardian farm or whatever else you would like to actually do with that ocean monument. Now, as far as I can tell, this ocean monument has not been tackled yet, so that is, oh, hey, hello, mining fatigue. How are you doing today? And sometimes that will happen when you get a little bit close to an ocean monument, but that is perfectly fine. So we're actually just going to go ahead and land on over this little tiny island right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drink our milk. This is why you actually bring your milk with you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our TNT, and I'm actually going to put my conduit down here in my bar, just so we can actually go ahead and use that when we need to. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of our water breathing. So we're going to actually go ahead and take that before we enter into the ocean monument. So we are going to have 8 minutes from now in order to do this. We're going to grab our invisibility. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and just use our wings. So let's do this. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop in right at the front. See, where's the front? Seas? And of course we would get that right there, and that's perfectly fine. And let's go ahead and swim on into this ocean monument. So basically what you can do here, if you guys would really, really like to, is this is where you can actually set up the conduit. Is you would break out these three. Now, obviously, this would take us forever to do it because we have mining fatigue, but you would actually break these three and then put that conduit right here. So we're going to have to do that later, but I'm going to show you guys what the preferred method that I like to do this. So I usually the guardian or the elder guardians are right in these areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our slime blocks here, and we're going to surround this, and we don't need this. What's nice about the slime blocks is they only take one punch to destroy. Surround it with TNT, and then go ahead and put our redstone block on top of it. And then that will break in, and then this is where the Elder Guardian should be at. Oh, look at that. And he's right there. And he doesn't even see us. And you guys, we are completely hidden, and we have no armor on as well. So, hey, come back here, my dude. I need you. Now there is some goodies that you guys can actually find inside of this. Excuse me. Come back here. Where are you running to? And you can find some gold. You guys can actually find sponge rooms in some of these ocean monuments. So whatever you guys are specifically looking for, you could probably find it here. Now the gold isn't obviously too important, but the sponges might be what you guys are actually looking for. So, all right, let's go ahead and get out of here. And then we're going to go to the other side of the monument, which is going to be over here. And then we're going to get ready to do the exact same thing. And we're going to go there, 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 and then a TNT and get out of here. And then we're going to go ahead and light that with a redstone block. And there we go. We can actually now go ahead and swim on in here. Perhaps. Oh, there he is. He's all scared. That Elder Guardian is all kinds of scared. Come back here, dude. Don't be bashful. You're going to give us your sponge, and you know it. There we go. Hey, give me back that sponge. Oh, a nice little room right there. All right, so now what we can do is we can go find the third one. We can actually check our time here just real quick. We've got almost 5 minutes of time, so that's fine. And usually the last one is actually going to be up in this area, so you can actually see them poking out right there. So we're going to go ahead and surround this like that, and TNT in the middle with some redstone block on top of it. I'm going to go ahead and eat real quick. And there he is. He is ready to be overtaken by us. We don't want him to escape, though. And then I like to use a bow just because that way his thorns never come out. And you never have to worry about it. And that is all 3 of the Guardian down. We have mining fatigue for basically another minute and a half. So what we can actually do is start to get prepped for that. I'm going to go ahead and actually collect the rest of my stuff here and make my way back down to the entrance, which is where these arches are going to be at. And of course, you can't swim real fast or anything like that, but that's perfectly okay. Fatigue is kind of troublesome to a certain degree, but that is perfectly a-okay. And obviously, you could put your boots on if you really needed to, but don't put it on your full armor as you will be seen by the Guardian. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go down here into this area, and now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wait for this mining fatigue to wear off. So our mining fatigue has completely wore out. So what we can actually do is destroy these 3 blocks right here. And then what we can do is we can put a temporary block, and then with our conduit on the top, break that block, and we should get that started. So now we should get the effect of conduit power. So we're going to get water breathing completely for free, and we're going to get night vision as well. So now we can see everything. So now what we want to do is we want to be able to explore this a little bit more. So let's just kind of make our way around here. We'll have to be careful to make sure that we don't lose our invisibility, because that is important that we don't lose that, because otherwise the Guardians will see us. So let's just make our way down this way and see if this one holds anything, any type of goodies in here. Excuse me, Guardian, you're kind of in the way. But I do like using these blocks. They are very expensive to craft, and this area actually has quite a few of them. So that is always excuse me. I'm trying to dig here, my friend. All right, let's grab all these, and there we go. Beautiful. We don't want those to go to waste at all. All right, what are we doing? We got 45. Oh, there's the sponge room. All right, so we basically we got 40 seconds left. So the entire time that I was up here getting these sponges, which we actually have a total of 33 just from this one room, I was only shot 1 time by a Guardian, and I obviously didn't get anywhere close to dying. But I'm going to go ahead and drink my invisibility, and we're going to go see if we can find any other areas that might be in this. Oh, and right next door we have another sponge room, which is pretty amazing. All right, we're just going to go ahead and clear this one out here real quick. So now all we have to do is throw on our armor, get away from this area, and hopefully we don't get spotted by the Guardians on the retreat out. And we can go ahead and just make back to our base. Oh, that was kind of some weird lag. Maybe. There we go. Up, up, and away. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. If you guys did enjoy the episode and liked it or found it helpful in any way with this invisible flying man, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.